Two Mozambican nationals arrested for the murder, kidnapping of two Pakistani business partners. Gauteng police arrest 3 people in connection with the murder of a Pakistani businessman and the kidnapping of his business partner. The suspects include 2 Mozambican nationals and a South African. Gauteng police spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Amanda Van Wyk said the Crime Intelligence Unit of the South African Police Services SAPS were investigating a case where 2 business partners came under attack at their hardware store in Ennerdale on August 27, 2024. It is alleged 2 business partners were attacked at their hardware store. One was killed at the scene and another kidnapped for ransom, Van Wyk said. The kidnappers had demanded large sums of money for the victims. Van Wyk said on Sunday, September 8, 2024, the team arrested the suspects at various addresses in Gauteng. The kidnapping victim was rescued from an address in Lowley and reunited with his family. She said 2 suspects were in police custody and the 3rd suspect was under police guard in hospital. The suspect sustained a gunshot wound after trying to disarm a police officer during his arrest. The 3 are facing charges of murder, kidnapping and attempted murder and are expected to appear in court soon. National Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, during the release of the first quarter crime statistics, said 135 cases of kidnapping for ransom were recorded during April 2024 and then July 2024. Majority of the kidnapping, 81 cases, were recorded in Gauteng, followed by 15 in KwaZulu-Natal. On the other hand, Free State man who shot and killed his girlfriend and 1-year-old son arrested. A Free State man is expected to appear before the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court on Tuesday on 2 counts of murder. The man is alleged to have murdered his 35-year-old girlfriend and their 1-year-old son. The provincial police spokesperson, Captain Lorraine Early, alleges the incident stemmed from a domestic dispute. On Sunday, September 8th, at about 7 a.m., the couple arrived at the residence of the girlfriend and went to sit in a room while the girlfriend's mother was in another room. A few minutes while in there, the 2 were engaged in a fight. The girlfriend's mother attempted to intervene, however, they continued fighting. She went to the neighbors for assistance and upon her return, she heard gunshots and rushed into her house. She found her 35-year-old daughter and her 1-year-old boy in a pool of blood. The suspect fled the scene, Early said. The police were immediately called to the scene. The mother and son were declared dead at the scene by emergency service personnel. A manhunt was launched by the investigation team led by the Provincial Serious and Violent Crimes Unit. The 38-year-old suspect was traced and arrested in Botshabelo, and the firearm was found in possession of the suspect's brother, who was arrested for the illegal possession of a firearm. The suspect, aged 38, and his brother, aged 33, will appear in the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court on Tuesday, September 10th, Early said. In a separate incident, a fire at an air show in Bethlehem at the weekend resulted in the damage of close to 20 cars and the injury of 1 person. Police confirmed that 19 cars were burnt following a fire at an air show in Bethlehem. On the other hand, patients treated like cockroaches. Radio broadcaster Tom London on Helen Joseph Hospital. The Gauteng Department of Health says it is probing the allegations of non-functional medical equipment, poor infrastructure, and negligence made by the broadcaster Tom London against the Helen Joseph Hospital. This comes after London posted a video on social media on Saturday complaining about the bad treatment he received from the hospital. Hundreds of his fans contributed to have him moved to a private hospital within hours of the post going viral. In the video, While in the hospital ward, he bemoaned the bad treatment from most of the doctors, alleging that patients are treated like cockroaches. London developed a chest infection about 5 weeks ago and was using over-the-counter medication. He was then rushed to the Helen Joseph Hospital, which he described as a circus. The doctors that run around here treat patients like cockroaches. I haven't seen one doctor walk up to a patient in our ward and do "Good morning, Mr. So-and-so, how are you?" Nothing. London, who looked fed up with the poor treatment he received from the government hospital, said most doctors treat patients with absolute disdain and disrespect. I'm talking about this from your wits medical student all the way up to the chain of this hospital. I've never seen a level of disrespect from human beings like this in my life, he said on the video. Yesterday, I was taken down for a CT, computer tomography, scan to check if I've got cancer. I had the CT scan and I was brought back up. A few hours later, they, referring to the doctors, came back and said, "Oh, we made a mistake and we forgot to put the dye in you." So I went down and had another CT scan. He said he had been attended by Dr. Pillay and Dr. Van Wyk, who reported to him almost every day about his condition. He had no problem with them. Yesterday, Friday, a young blonde doctor came to my bed and looked at me, ignored me and started writing in my file for 10 minutes and said absolutely nothing. She then announced that Dr. Pillay is no longer my doctor and I got a new doctor. London said he has not seen the new doctor that was assigned to him for 48 hours. A young female doctor told me that Dr. Pillay has handed over his less complicated patients to a new doctor. She gave me the doctor's name I can't remember, and I haven't seen the doctor for 48 hours. He went on to say that the doctors at the hospital treat patients like hobos, which translates to homeless people, showing no empathy. London took a walk into the hospital to expose the dire state of the non-functional water taps, ceilings peeling off, non-functional electricity plug points, and alleging that a dead man was left unattended in a ward for 20 minutes. In response to the allegations raised by London, the Gauteng Department of Health said the matter was being investigated to establish the facts and attend to the issues raised by London. Departmental spokesperson Motaletale Modiba said while the matter is being investigated, it is important to note that the department has launched a provincial campaign called "I Serve with a Smile" 9 months ago, aimed at improving staff attitude and patient experience of care. Modiba said the program is currently being rolled out at all healthcare facilities. Furthermore, the GDOH had established an internal infrastructure unit which has now developed a maintenance and refurbishment program. Previously, this function was carried out by a sister department of infrastructure. He said through this intervention, several facilities have already undergone maintenance and refurbishments, such as the completed Intensive Care Unit ICU wards at Chris Hani Baragwanath Academy Hospital, Dr. George Mukari Academic Hospital, and Jubilee District Hospital, Discovers Community Health Center, as well as the refurbishment at Kopanong Hospital. Helen Joseph Hospital and other facilities are yet to receive attention. Modiba argued patients to report their complaints to the quality assurance officers located at each facility when they are not happy with the service standards. And that's it from Egypt's Crime. Stay tuned to ASA Criminals and Correctional Updates.